Alright guys, so we have the hype of LR Gogeta and LR Super Vegito freshly in Dokkan. Everyone is excited, so much cool shit going on. But, if you guys remember, there was something that happened before that we do need to discuss. And that, of course, is the fact that the Extreme Z Awakened Kid Gohan is coming. If you guys remember, oh boy, I probably should have sorted my box beforehand. Here he is, right here. Alright, so this dropped a few days ago now. He was really hyped for, you know, the one day, but then, of course, the LRs dropped, and we all kind of forgot about him, right? So, as of right now, we can get him the SA-10, level 120, 100% in the dupe system for free. But there was also news in V-Jump last month that indicated that he would be able to Extreme Z-Awaken up to a level of 140. Kind of just like the Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku and also the Broly right here. These two units, they're level 140, and notice that they're also SA-15. Now, in the event listing of this, like the event description, event listing, whatever it is that exactly that you guys want to call it, in here, it does actually specifically mention that Gohan's Extreme Z Awakening is coming. Like, it will be coming in the future. And obviously, I can't read Japanese, so I don't know exactly where it is, but it might be, like, somewhere in this text right here. It does mention that Kid Gohan's Extreme Z Awakening will be coming in the future. Could even be that right there. So, what we want to do is we actually want to prepare for this, right? Because as of right now, we can get him up to SA-10. But once we actually do the process of Extreme Z Awakening this Kid Gohan, he is going to then require a max SA level of 15. So at that point, you know, you might have to put in, you know, 5 either Grand Elder Kais, which you can get, you know, right now there's many in the Baba shop. They've also given some out as gifts. You can also get some as some of the Purunga wishes, although I do heavily recommend that you guys go more towards potential orbs with that. But there is also a second way that you can do this. Right now, I think that the Extreme Z Awakening will be announced on the 14th. In case you guys are unfamiliar, there will be new events for the 3-year anniversary announced on the 14th. I expect a new W Dokkan Fest with Super Saiyan Goku and some sort of Frieza. I also expect Kid Gohan's Extreme Z Awakening to come at that time. So what we can do is we can actually farm up a second copy of the Kid Gohan, get him to SA-5, awaken him to the TUR level, and then we can feed him into our main Kid Gohan, our Kid Gohan that is 100%. After we finished Extreme Z Awakening him, he can get the max SA level of 15. Then we can feed the second copy that we will farm, and wabam, we'll have him at SA 15 for free without having to waste any supplies. So here's the only thing, is that the drop rate for Gohan in this stage is really, really bad. That's one way that they've kind of designed these stages. They made the drop rate for the Kid Gohan incredibly bad, similar to how they made the drop rate for Goku Jr. really bad, and also Tech Bulma very, very bad. You can get them the SA-10 with all dupe paths unlocked just by filling out their potential system and getting their SA up to 10. So if you do it correctly, you don't actually have to farm them. But because of the fact that we actually have to, like, you know, get this man to SA-15, we will have to farm up an extra copy. Now, what I did, actually, is I managed to get one copy, and then I actually had many, many Kid Gohans left over from my summons for LR Vegito and Gogeta. I fed in maybe 6 or 7, and I only actually managed to get 3, so I farmed up one more copy. Real quick, I want to go through the first stage right here, and we will go ahead and get a copy of the Kid Gohan. All right, so we got the drop. So now let's go ahead and head back, and we have the 2 Kid Gohan. So again, I had already prepared this one in advance. Here's the Kid Gohan. I have him at SA4 already, and I've already got him at level 100 ready to awaken. Now remember, you are going to need to use an extra Old Kai medal for this, but 1 Old Kai medal in exchange for, you know, the free 5 SA rather than using like 5 Elder Kais or the STR Grand Kais, I think is absolutely worth it. So definitely make sure you do that. So I've already got him awakened like that. Let's go ahead and feed him in. Now remember, we only need him the SA5 right here. We don't have to go any higher than just SA5. That's all it has to be. So let's go ahead and do that. Well, bam. And there we go, SA5. So now let's just go ahead and awaken him to the TUR level. You don't have to feed any dupes into him. You don't have to give him any potential system. Nothing like that. He is strictly just SA fodder. So now we just have to go into that last stage, and then let's go ahead and collect some medals. Might as well just do it on screen so I can show you guys exactly what stage to do. And then we will prepare this Kid Gohan for whenever that Extreme Z Awakening does inevitably come. Now, one thing I am thinking about is what category will be extra powerful for that Extreme Z Awakening. I don't imagine it's going to be the Namek Saga, because there's just not enough units in the Namek Saga to really sustain that. I could see it being maybe like the Revived Warriors again, or maybe like the Fusion or Patara, just because we got leaders for those. I don't know. So again, you farm Gohan in Stage 1, you get the medals in Stage 7, and you get the potential orbs in Stage 8. So let's go ahead and knock out Stage 7 real quick. This is a stage where you fight Zarbon in his monster form. Thinking about it, I really would like to see a brand new SSR for Zarbon in his monster form. Really, I want an SSR Zarbon, maybe a TUR Zarbon in his monster form, an SSR Dodoria, a new SSR Vegeta during the battle with Frieza. Not in that armor that he just had right there, but the other set of armor he has while he's on Namek. I want a new Krillin and Gohan SSR, a new Nail SSR, all of the Ginyu Force. Like, that's why I am so surprised that they're bringing out the Namek Saga category this early, because they've never supported that category. Like, we do have LR Frieza, we do have the Angry Kamehameha Goku, but I mean, that's it, and Full Power Frieza. Those are like the 3 good units. There also is LR Ginyu, but guess fucking what? No one has LR Ginyu. No one has him. So I don't know what they're thinking. We'll go ahead. Yeah, this is overkill if there ever has been overkill in the history of Overkill Land. Super Saiyan Goku Angel and Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel doing the final Kamehameha. I don't think Zarbon would be able to withstand that. Just saying. Goodbye, Zarbon-chan. Alright, so there we get the required medals. And now we can go ahead and awaken the Kid Gohan. And what we'll do is we'll just sit on him until the Extreme Z Awakening does actually happen. And that way, on that night, you know, if once we farm him all the way up, we get all the medals required, we have all the Zeni required, we can just feed in the extra TUR Gohan that we have at SA5, and wabam, he will be SA15, you know, free of charge, free of Elder Kais. One thing I do want to remind everyone is Zeni up here. You will probably need about, I think it takes about 40 million Zeni to do the entire Extreme Z Awakening process. So as you guys see, I have 114 million Zeni right now. You want to make sure that you have enough, because I imagine this Kid Gohan is going to be pretty good once he's done. So here we go. You know, we have enough medals to awaken him. He is indeed SA5. Let's go ahead. You don't have to level him up or anything. Just leave him like this, just as is. And then we'll be able to feed him in once, you know, the Extreme Z Awakening does actually unlock. And I guess, I mean, that's it for the video. You know, we took a good look at Kid Gohan, all the Extreme Z Awakening stuff. Real quick, I want to point out the Namek Saga category and why I don't think this is going to be the category to actually, you know, be the Namek Saga category. Because here is all of the units, right? Let me go to training. Okay, so here is all of the units I have in the Namek Saga category. Like, it's so stupid that all these golden Friezas are in here, by the way. That's just the dumbest shit in the world. But we do have this farmable Final Form Frieza, who is okay, I guess. The Scouter Vegeta, he's good, but he is a support unit for intelligence. Like, that's not going to help us out here. I don't have the other intelligence SSR support unit, the Kid Gohan. When the Int banner comes back in a few days, well, actually probably like 2 weeks, I think, I'll go ahead and summon on that. The Angry Kamehameha Goku is pretty good. I did finally get him the SA-10 because I've literally pulled like 17 or 18 of the Super Saiyan Goku from the Cooler movie. That one, I pulled like 17 or 18 of him, so I've gotten some other Gokus up to SA-10. Like, this guy is pretty good, but like, if they're gonna release a new Super Saiyan Goku, like, he might overseed this guy on the team, although it's possible that they could release a normal Goku who has the transformation mechanic into Super Saiyan Goku, so the leader would actually just be a base form Goku. That's possible. The only thing is that would remove this guy from the team. This is the new free-to-play Goku we've got, you know, a little bit of support for the team, and obviously we just got the new free-to-play Kid Gohan as well. If you guys don't have LR Frieza, I would say maybe try and do some work on LR Frieza before more news drops, because LR Frieza could be very, very good for the team. And then, of course, the last option to go over is Physical Full Power Frieza, who should be getting an Extreme Z Awakening of his own sometime soon. He is one of the better units in the game. His passive is just timeless. 120% attack up on super attack is nuts. This Goku also would low-key be a pretty good option. He is attack and defense 25% to all allies, so he could be pretty good, but maybe the Angry Kamehameha one might be a little better. But alright guys, so at this point now, we have our second Kid Gohan SA-5. We just wait for Kid Gohan to have his Extreme Z Awakening, and we can get that SA-15 one. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.